Hey folks, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Hey, real quick, this video is a 5-minute video, maybe 4 minutes after this intro, talking about a couple things I wish I knew when I first started playing Final Fantasy XIV. And as we progress through our playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV, I will be doing these videos as we go along, and as I continue through the story, what things I wish I knew at one point or before those points to help you through it, and then I'll break them out to these short little sessions. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you don't already know, come check me out on Twitch. That's when I will be filming these live for the YouTube channel. All right, folks, thank you so much for checking in. I hope you guys have a great day, great weekend, and I hope you guys enjoy the video, and it really helps. Thanks. Here we go. We've talked about this in the Let's Play, but like I said, I'm going to give you some things I wish I knew in smaller, shorter videos, vice a long 30-minute video. Okay, so first thing we're going to look at is how to make your inventory backspace show up all in one tab. Normally, when you start off a game, you start a new character, you'll see 4 different tabs. So the way you do this is you press escape. This is on PC. Press escape, you click character configuration. You see this little red tab here that says item settings. You click on that. And the very first thing that says inventory interface, I have it on open all, which is what's showing right here to the right hand side. If you click normal, I'm going to show you what it looks like when you start the game. So that's what it looks like. You have 4 different tabs. And, if you can't see small items because, maybe you have a small screen or maybe your eyes are bad, whichever. You could keep it here, or if you would prefer, you can do expanded. Expanded gives you 2 tabs instead of 4, right, for your main inventory. So you'll see 1 bag here, 1 bag to the right, 2 will be bag 3 and bag 4. And this right here are your crystals and your key items. So, and that's basically going to help you that's for later. That's for quests as key items, obviously, for quest items in other games. And then your crystals are for crafting. All right, so that's that. I'm going to go ahead and put that on open all. The other thing that we went over in the Let's Play is if you see when I hit the WS and D, when I hit S, instead of walking backwards, he automatically turns around and runs. And that helps out later on in the dungeons. The way we're going to do that is we're going to press escape, go to character configuration again, and control settings right here. It says movement settings. Now, when you first start up, you're going to have standard type, which is character based. I'm going to show you what that looks like. So I'm going to put back to standard type. And as you see, I'm pressing the S to walk backwards, and he's walking backwards nice and slow. Now, this becomes problematic, again, when you're in dungeons and there's mechanics and a lot of stuff on the floor. So you hit legacy type right here, and that's going to automatically turn him around when you hit that back button, when you hit that W key. Or if you're using a controller on PC, it'll automatically walk back. I don't do too much controller stuff because I'm just a lot more comfortable with keyboard and mouse. I also don't play this on console, so if you are looking for a console type tips and tricks, I will have to go and put that in the description for you guys. All right, outside of that, I think that's all we're going to cover today. Actually, you know what? Let's do one more thing. So your HUD right here. Final Fantasy XIV has a great HUD layout system that you can change and mold as you want. Now, press escape again, HUD layout, and basically you have here is right here you select what you want to change and what you want to move, and right here is the hotbar. You can change pretty much everything. Your pet hotbar if you have pets. And so we'll do hotbar 1. You can pretty much move it wherever you want. You can pretty much do this outside the HUD layout. You just grab here where the number is here on the right hand side and you can move it. But inside the HUD layout, what you really want to do, what you use this for, is to change the size. Let's actually move this to, let's cancel. Let's move this over so that we can see what we're working with. All right, to the right side, we're working on hotbar 1. To the right of that hotbar 1 tab, you'll see UI element settings. You'll click that. You can basically change the way it looks. Instead of having 12 across, you can have 2 rows of 6. You can have 3 rows of 4. Sorry. Or you can have horizontally and vertically. 3 rows of 4. And then the same with the 2 rows of 6. And then you can also do the same with the row of 12 straight, horizontally or vertically. So that's how that works. I'm going to cancel and discard my changes because I want to go back there. And that's basically what I do. You can reframe it how you want. I usually put my experience bar up here on the top. I put my hotbar first and second literally down on the bottom of my screen. and then I put my health like right here, so it's kind of like in the center for me. And I usually change around my main menu here, kind of keep it nice and neat. Put my inventory on top of my main menu radial buttons, and then the guild on top of the inventory, just like that. Notice as I leave there on the right hand side, and then later on once you become a higher level, you can move this over here, and you can use these for, you know, other things like mounts. So you don't have to go to the mount menu. You can just put the drag and drop your mount here, and summon your mount from just clicking a button on your hotbars. And so if you want to activate another hotbar, see how that's blue right here where it says hotbar 7, you just right click on your mouse. Now it becomes white, and now if we save and get out of that, you'll see the hotbar there to your right. Now you can make this transparent so that you don't see any of these squares, and then you just see the items there as well. And you just go to HUD layout. You can select the hotbar here by scrolling down here on the current UI, and then you can go to settings again. This is the transparency. So your elements slider right here where it says element size. Underneath element size is the transparency settings. I don't know why they didn't just put transparency settings as the words underneath element size and have the slider over here. I guess they decided to go different. But that's how you make it invisible, so that only the skills that you put there show vice the little square boxes if the square boxes annoy you. So that's that. I'm going to go ahead and cancel that, yeah. And then I'm going to turn that hotbar 7 off because I don't have enough skills to use it. So that'll be that. Thank you folks for tuning in. If you want to watch us play live and learn tips on the fly as we're going, or just have questions live, you can visit me over on Twitch at www.twitch.tv/CommandingSins. Thanks folks for checking out this video. I'll see you all in the game.